Agus.
And I am Aldi.
And today we wanted to share our OPT experience with you.
Yes. What is an OPT, you might ask?
Your OPT is your
optional practical training year after graduating from school in the US.
Yay! They should hire you to do like the little instructional videos. So we are both graduated international students from a college in the US. We went to an art school, so I got a BFA in film.
And I got a BFA in acting for film. So that's the main disclaimer, I guess.
Like the OPT will apply to most careers, but it's just that if you do med school, it might be different. If you do engineering, it might be different. So we wanted
a different experience, yeah.
Yeah, so we wanted to make sure that like this is our experience, which might be helpful to yours, or actually might be very different to yours. But we just wanted to share it in case it was helpful to anyone, or let's just have a little chat. Yeah, why not? Grab a coffee and let's chill and talk about the OPT.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, so as always, we got points. Let's get started.
We are so organized. I love it.
I mean, it's just that if not, we used to not organize it and we would just rant about different things.
We'd go on tangents. Yeah,
it was terrible. Tangents. So we try to stay on topic. It's like a school presentation. Knife I trained as well.
Oh, we should have done a PowerPoint.
Oh, that would have, maybe I will. First, we wanted to start with the application deadlines.
They are very, very strict, so there's not gonna be like, oops, I overslept and I sent it a little bit late, but like everything's there. I don't like, that's not a thing.
Nothing in the US is.
Yeah, it has to be on the date that they say, and you have to have every paper, because even if it's on the day that they say, if you need to resubmit, then it's like if the deadline's passed, it's passed. So. Make sure that you do everything on time. Usually, at least our school let us know like months ahead. We had like a whole meeting informing us about it and like telling us about the paperwork, but it's mainly the length of the first form that overwhelmed me, that I was like, procrastinating. That was the hardest thing for me. And I think it's always like a good idea to ask people that have been through the experience. So like if you know alumni in your school, I think it would be a great thing to ask them how they went through the process, or like when did they start. So like you know what to pay attention the most, because it's usually like an overwhelming feeling when you don't know how to start or what to do or like.
Yeah, but just make sure that when you start your last year, your senior year of college, just keep in mind that probably a couple months before graduating, you will have to apply. But the good thing is about the OPT that you can pick a date, at least until the moment we applied in 2021, that you could pick a date for it to start 60 days after you graduate. So if you want to take a month off and go home 2 months off, you're more than welcome to. But just keep in mind that depending on when you apply, it will, I guess, be approved.
Yeah.
Yes, and it takes a very long time.
So like the earliest that you want to start the OPT, the earliest that you have to apply. Sorry, it's okay. Also, a tiny detail regarding the paperwork. Be aware that it's gonna cost some money. Like, I don't know exactly what we had to pay.
The application is $400.
Right, okay, so the application is $400. And then, well, you have to ship the paperwork, so
I don't think I had to ship the paperwork.
Oh, well, I had.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah, I didn't have to ship it, but the application was quite a lot of money.
School was still closed when I applied. I think that was because I think I applied like more during the pandemic.
Yeah, no, but do keep in mind costs. The application again in 2021 cost $400 for us.
Yeah.
To keep that in mind. One thing that is very, 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 and probably the most important one, at least in my opinion, is that you can only work in your field of study. That means I did film, so I get to work in something film related.
Yeah. I think you can find like creative ways of applying what you studied, but it's also very strict. Like if you can apply what you learned in school doing your job, that's a great thing and you can do it, but it's very limited. And with us, the fact that it was an art school and like a film degree is even more restricting, I think. So
I mean, yeah, I feel like every career, unless you do like maybe business or something.
Yeah, something that's more like, I don't know, but
yeah, like you can apply a certain subject to a certain job, but it's mostly like, yeah, related to whatever title you have, and you will have to report to a portal whatever job you have and where you're being employed. So that is very important that yes, it does have to be justified that it is related to your to your field of study. But also keep in mind that you can freelance. So like if you are an actor, you can, well, of course, freelance act.
Yes, as long as you just like load the information in there, you can just like you be in charge of getting your own work. You don't have to like specifically either work for a company or like well, in my case, like have an agent. Like it just, as long as you have a job, you can like find it however, as long as it's like related to what you studied, I guess.
Yes, and also keep in mind that finding a job can be a tedious and long activity. For me, I kept telling myself like looking for a job is a job in itself.
It is.
Because it will take a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and it will be quite tedious. Like it came to a point that I was just getting like rejection letters like 2 a day.
It's very like emotionally draining, so take that into consideration. Like even to maybe like organize yourself to give you something to do, like to like clear your brain from that, I think. Because if you're like all day all day sending CVs and all day like reading rejection letters,
it can be quite sad.
Yeah,
no, what I ended, like in the beginning, I would just apply to so many jobs, but then it did get overwhelming. So I was like, okay, I will limit myself to 3 jobs a day. And I was like, as long as I applied to 3 jobs a day, my brain was like rested. I was fine because we made it to that small goal. And then thankfully, you know, eventually I did get an interview and then a job, but like, it's just like, keep the hard work going. And then related to jobs, I also wanted to mention resumes, CVs. They're quite stressful as well because you just sometimes don't know what to put the information. And I swear by this page, I just want to put Canva. This is not sponsored, although Canva maybe could sponsor us.
We love it too much, we use it too much.
I use it for literally everything I do. So I'll put the link down below. I do my CVs, miniatures, like literally anything done on Canva. So I swear that your CVs will look really pretty if you do them there, and you can personalize them to whatever you're applying to as well. So just check them out, they're pretty cool. And also if you're still in school, like ask your teachers.
True. Actually, I wanted to say about Canva, if you have to do like an art CV, is even better because it has a lot of like art CV, because it's not a same like a CV for like a
But you can still do a plain one if you want.
True,
like you
true,
can do
but it has like you
anything.
can do everything. I really liked it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
No, I was just saying that if you're still in school, or like if you remain in
yeah.
contact with your teachers, ask them for an opinion. Like they're professionals that have been working for years, so like ask them, oh, do you think my CV is cool this way, cool that way? What do you think I need?
Yeah, take advantage, because usually, at least what happened to us, is like these people that are teaching you are people that have already gone through this working process, so they know what they are looking for, and or maybe they are the ones who actually hire people, so like they know what they're looking for and they can help you. So I would say at least start working on that while you're still in school, so you can like talk to your teachers, like ask them for advice, or maybe like even cover letters, like what should I put, what should I not, you know.
Cover letters scare me.
It's not easy. But you can find like little, I don't know, I don't want to say like little cheats, but these like the
templates,
website that
they can help you.
At least they give you like an idea of what like they need, because that's a thing. Like if you've never like written a cover letter, you don't know what they're looking for. And let alone in a different country. Because I don't think it's something that you can call like your parents and ask. I don't think.
Yeah, no.
So there's that.
One thing with your OPT is that it's very, very different from school. So this will be your real world, real life experience.
Yeah,
I
think
US.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're in a little bubble while you're in school, and everything. Everything like seems a way. I don't want to say it seems perfect and then it's not, but it seems a way that it's very different. And it can be really shocking, like to get out of school and start your OPT and you're like, what is this?
And I'm sure that happens even if you're studying in your own country. Like getting into the real world is hard
and it's scary.
So just keep in mind that it's good to have a support system and like have your, I don't know, a bestie, or your, even calling your parents, calling you, whoever you love.
Having hobbies, like something that lets you connect with yourself, or like something that you like, that you know that it's gonna let you like let your brain relax. Whatever you need, honestly, works. While you're in school, you have this image of what it's gonna look like, and then when you're actually there, you might feel differently, or you might enjoy it more or less, and like it's a completely different thing because you're like growing as you go, and so everything's changing all the time.
Sometimes plans change, and maybe you thought you were gonna love it and then you don't, or you hated it and then you loved it. Like, it doesn't matter as long as you're happy. Like, plans change, so don't feel bad or don't feel like it's either losing or whatever.
No, as long as you are listening to what you want and doing what you really need, it's never a bad thing, I don't think. It's always positive, whatever you choose. So
just prioritize yourself, whether that is, work, or maybe going for a day at the beach, like using your time to work, but also enjoy. You are an international student. Make sure you have a good time. Make friends, make international friends.
It can be really fun. You get to know a whole different culture. And like, you can do a lot of different things that you would never think of doing in your hometown. So like, that's a really fun part of it. So don't forget to have fun, to enjoy your time here.
I think
we need you to party. Oh, bueno.
Yes. Okay, you guys, so we're moving this week, so we have a friend picking up a Christmas tree and we love him. So if that's you watching, we love you.
Miguel.
Thank you for taking the Christmas tree with Kyle. And yeah, so we just wanted to talk a little bit about our OPT experience. Like we said, it can be very different for everybody, but just remember to be happy, prioritize yourself.
Just have fun, enjoy it. It is an experience. It is a crazy experience you're going through, so.
Yeah, and it's like it says, it's a training experience. It is meant for you to learn and then to take back that experience to your home country or wherever you're going next. Like, again, like we said, whether that's a master's, moving, getting a job, he's here. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and just, don't worry, be happy. That was,
bye.
love you.